Claire, welcome to your chair yoga practice. This practice is designed to be suitable for everybody, so no matter who you are, what level of experience, what age you are, what ability you have, you can practice chair yoga with me and get fit where you sit. I'll be giving you lots of options throughout the class, so please choose the ones that feel the best for you today in your body. Are you ready? Let's get started. So as always, we're going to start today in seated mountain. So just making your way a little bit towards the front of the chair and feel that your sit bones feel even forward and back, side to side. You might even want to rock around a little bit and move your body a little bit to get comfortable on the seat. You might even feel like you want to move your flesh out from underneath your bottom and really ground those sit bones down. Feel underneath the bottom of your feet, under the big toe, the little toe, the heel, feel nice and grounded, and the middle toes point forward, the knees about hips distance apart. Let the spine grow really tall up and out from the sit bones, and let the shoulders roll up and back and down into the back. And you might want to do that a couple of times, getting them moving around and then letting them settle. That feels better already, I'll tell you. From here, just letting your awareness start to shift within. So to do that, you might like to soften your gaze on something that's in the distance gently, or you might like to close your eyes. So doing whatever feels right for you now in this moment. And just see what's happening inside your body. You probably have been quite externally focused. I know I definitely have been doing external work. So a good opportunity to just take a moment to come within and see what's going on with ourselves. Checking in with ourselves. How do we feel in this moment? How does our body feel? How does our mind feel, our emotions? How's the breath and the energy? Checking in with all those different layers of ourselves. Not worrying about what we find when we check in, but just noticing it. No judgment. Nothing's right or wrong or good or bad. It just is what it is. Simply becoming aware of where we are in this moment. You now start to pay attention to your breath. Feel the breath here in the body. Feel it moving within and flowing. Notice the type of space your breath is taking up in this moment. Maybe you would like to gently draw your breath from your tailbone right at the base of your skull, all the way up to the base of your head, the top of your neck. As you exhale, maybe sending your breath back down from the base of your skull, right down your spine to your tailbone. And your inhale, drawing the breath up the back, up the spine. And on the exhale, drawing the breath down the spine. Maybe repeating that a few more times. As we're directing our breath to our spine, we're igniting a little bit of energy around the spine. A little stimulation. Maybe a little bit of space and softening, if that's what the spine needs right now. Let's take one more round of breath. If you were focusing on your spine, just letting that go now and coming back to your normal breathing. When you feel ready, we can open the eyes if they were closed or lift the gaze. So today I want to start down at our pelvis and our lower back area. So this involves animals, so my classes always laugh when we do this one, but we're going to do naughty and happy puppy dog. So we're going to take a breath in and ground the feet into the floor. Already that is helping our spine because we're activating our core when we do that, and we're giving our spine beautiful support. From here, we're going to let the tailbone come between the legs like you would a naughty puppy dog, and you might feel your belly draw in a little bit. Keep the spine nice and long. And then on the inhale, rocking forward. So we're rocking forward on the sit bones to the front of the sit bones, and the tail might go out slightly, like a little happy puppy dog. And then the tail will come under, we rock back on the sit bones. Keep pressing your feet to the floor, and inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rocking back. And I'm not curling the rest of my spine yet, we'll get there. But for now, just focus on moving the pelvis only. So we're just moving a little bit. It's not even a huge movement. We're just getting our core activated. We're getting the lower back a little bit mobile. Even as you rock forward on your sit bones for happy puppy dog, keep your feet pressing down, supporting the spine. Keep the spine long. I love this. I always feel this releases a lot of tension in my lower back, just this little movement. And when you do your next happy puppy dog, just coming back to sit in the middle of your sit bones in neutral. Now from here, we're going to gently lean out of the hips towards the left. Come back into the center and lean out towards the right. Now drive this movement with your feet. So start with that right foot pressing down and shift to the left. Start the left foot pressing down, shift to the right. And keep the spine beautiful and long again. So we're not bending right now, we're kind of moving all in a big chunk. From side to side as far as your body wants to go today. One more. Good. And coming back into the center. So now we will move up to the top of the spine. So we're going to now do a little bit of stuff around our ribs. Now, like before, when we were sort of isolating in this section, let's see if now we can isolate in the rib cage area. So I like this a bit like chair dancing. So we're going to start by drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, and you may feel the opening of the front of the ribs. And then let's spread the shoulder blades out and around and feel the back space open like the front just did. So making a little less space between the shoulder blades, and then more space between the shoulder blades. And my hands are just naturally moving. It's not about them. I'm actually just moving them because that's where my shoulder blades are leading them to go. Inhaling back, exhaling, just moving my rib cage. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. So we sit tall. We slide the ribs over towards the left. We come back to the center and slide the ribs over to the right. And when you do this, the shoulders don't really lift up so much. For me, when I do this, sometimes I really need to concentrate, so it becomes a little bit of brain power going on too. And I'm sliding side to side. Now we're going to combine all those moves into a circular motion. So first of all, we open the front of the ribs, then we go over to the left, then we open the back of the ribs, then to the right. See what I mean? It's a little bit of dancing, right? Forward, side, back, side, forward. I can really feel the muscles around working to control. Let's swap sides. So forward, to the right, to the back, to the side, forward, to the right, to the back, to the side. One more, forward, right, back, side. Beautiful, coming back into the middle. Now let's move all of our spine this time. So pulling with the arms a little, just gentle pulling, not like just a gentle pull to draw the spine forward and up. Happy puppy dog, and lifting through the front of the chest. And then exhale, naughty puppy dog, press with the feet, lean back or curl if that's okay with your spine. Remember, inhaling up and exhaling out. Remember that if you have any challenges with your spine, such as you already have a lot of rounding, maybe you have some challenges with the discs or degenerations of bones, you might not want to round too much because it might put extra pressure on your spine. So just going to that place that feels good for you and your body. Everyone's different. All right, last cat pose. So we have happy cat and angry cat now as well. We're going to come back into the middle. Rock and roll cat. Come back here. From here, we're going to move in a different direction now. So let's do a rotation. We're going to breathe in. On the exhale breath, let's bring the hands to the heart. And when you do this, keep your nose in line with your fingers and keep your hands in the center of your chest. So breathing in. On the exhale breath, we're going to turn the ribs towards the right. Inhale. Did you take your face further than the rest of you? Just keeping in line. Keep maybe gaze at that middle finger towards the left. Inhale, center. And exhale. Sometimes what we want to do is turn our head first to do the twist. Our neck naturally will turn more than our spine, the rest of our spine. The neck is part of the spine. But we don't want to just rely on turning our head. We want to turn from the torso, because that is where we really need to remember how to rotate from. One more over to the left. So doing this practice just helps me to make sure that I'm not just going, woo, I'm turning, without actually rotating. Now let's bring the hands to the heart and the hips. Another movement for the spine is a lateral bend to the side. So we're going to breathe in tall. On the exhale breath, up and over towards the right. And inhale, center. Now I'm not really adding arms into the equation today, up and over to the left, because I really, really want to focus just on my spine. Sometimes when I add arms, I get carried away and I let the arms carry me. And again, my spine is not always doing as much movement as my arms. So really taking the arms out can really just help you focus on the body part that we want to be moving right now, that we're thinking about, that we're focusing on. One more. Come back into the center. Good. Just releasing your hands. Take a breath and just notice how that feels in your spine. I mentioned before that our neck is part of our spine, so let's do a couple of neck movements as well. We're going to breathe in tall, and on the exhale breath, we'll turn just to look up towards the left, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. I did a whole video on the neck a couple of weeks ago, and we just focused completely on the neck, so you're welcome to refer back to that if you'd like. Turning side to side. Come back to the center, and then ear towards the left shoulder. Now he's coming to stretch his spine out towards the right. Keeping the shoulders level as you take your ear, and be careful not to drop the chin or lift the chin. Keep the chin in the same line. And then back to the center, and then just bowing the head as you exhale. Gently coming up, but without tipping back. Just maybe let the eyes gaze to where the roof meets the wall, and then exhale and inhale. And just coming back into the center, and I'll finish with one of my favorite positions to do, especially after doing a lot of computer work or driving. You could have your hands on your shoulders if you like, or maybe interlace your fingers behind your head, or hold the sides at the base of your skull. And the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Now make sure the chin stays parallel to the floor, so it's about fist distance from your chest. And push the head back into the hands, and the hands into the head slightly. So not, again, when we say push, I don't mean like, but just that gentle pressure against in those opposing directions. Tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Breath flowing. Imagining the spine just really growing, especially here in the back of the neck, really coming back into alignment, lengthening. Taking one more breath. And slowly releasing your tongue, releasing your hands, and coming back down. Just notice how that feels. And then we'll just move into a really short Shavasana now, rest pose, so that we can let all of that integrate into our system. Of course, as I always mention, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana longer. I just have a short amount of time here with you today, so we'll have a shorter than usual one together. But if you want to stay there longer, stay as long as you like. If you'd like to now, you can sit back into your chair. You can stay tall if that feels better. You can let the tailbone go to a little bit of naughty puppy dog so that you feel like your lower back is long. But we don't really need any muscle engagement here. In fact, we want to try to relax as much as possible. So just letting the shoulders drop, the feet just fall out to wherever feels good for them. The hands just softly rest on your lap or even beside you if that's okay for your shoulders. Letting all the breath empty out, and with that, any tension, any tightness, anything that's holding in your body, your mind, your emotions. Just enjoying now a moment of rest. With nothing to do but just rest. Mentioned, if you'd like to stay longer, please feel free. If you're ready to, just bringing your awareness back to your breath now. Just following your breath back into your body. Just bringing the breath through to the fingers, the toes, giving them a little wiggle if you like to wake them up. When you feel ready to open your eyes, feel free, we'll move gently back to sitting mountain. And from here, let's take 3 of those beautiful breaths up and down the spine again. Breathing in from the base of the spine up to the base of the head. Breathing out back down. Again, breathing in. One more time. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes again if you haven't already. Come back into this space, and thank you so much everyone for joining me today. I trust that you enjoy that and your spine feels happy and healthy and long and free. Any questions or comments, please let me know. I love connecting with you all, and I really look forward to seeing you next time in our next class. So thank you everyone. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in that chair yoga practice. I trust you'll have a beautiful day. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste, bye for now.